So, you decided to do 100 burpees a day for a month. Strong choice. You've never done it before, but the algorithm knows you better than you know yourself. Or maybe it's that little yellow dude inside telling you this is exactly what you need. People say good things happen when you do 100 burpees every day. You'll get stronger, fitter, and tougher. You know there's only one way to find out, so you commit. And yeah, you know you might be risking death, but quitting out of the question. After all, you're a Yellow Dude subscriber. And if you haven't yet, it's only a matter of time. So, you start the first 10 reps. Easy, you feel like an athlete. The fear you had before starting completely unnecessary. This is nothing, you're built for this. Then you hit rep 12. Something breaks. Your lungs stage a protest. A few reps later, your soul exits your body, looking down at you like, this was a mistake. You stop counting because counting requires oxygen and you have none. Your heart is pounding so hard you wonder if it's about to explode. Finishing all 100, not a chance. Maybe you manage 30 before reality smacks you in the face. But that's fine. You walk away feeling proud you started, but also slightly worried you have made a very, very poor life choice. Regardless, you sleep better than you have in years because you're absolutely wrecked. You're supposed to wake up, but you're not waking up because you're dead from yesterday's workout. Nah, just kidding. You're still alive. Barely. You wake up expecting to feel bad, but somehow it's worse than you imagined. It's like your muscles sent out an emergency distress signal overnight. Every movement is a negotiation. Rolling out of bed, a challenge. Sitting on the toilet, a crisis. At this point, you might wonder if burpees are a government experiment designed to break people. But here's the thing. Today isn't about suffering. It's about recovery. Sleep. The good kind. Not nap with one eye open sleep like this. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. You wake up with red eyes and regret. Not a great way to survive a burpee challenge. Enter the Manta Sleep Mask. This thing blocks 100% of light. Total blockout, even if your neighbor's house is made of salt. The eye cups are C-shaped, so there's no pressure on your eyes, nothing pressing, nothing squishing. And once it's on, it stays on. It uses a cool, breathable fabric, so it's comfortable to wear all night. And it stays in place no matter how much you toss around. Earthquake still on. Burpee nightmare still on. Manta Sleep Mask. The only reason you survived day 3. Congratulations. You have officially woken up muscles you didn't even know existed. Your body is still stiff, but you're not broken. Every movement is sharp, clean, and painful. But it's a good kind of pain. The kind that reminds you you're alive. The kind that tells you this is working. You don't wait for the soreness to go away. You don't wait to feel ready. Movement is the medicine. You start slow, breaking it into sets of 10, pushing through the stiffness. You try to hit 100. Maybe you still don't make it, but you do a lot more than day 1. And by the end, something strange happens. You don't feel worse. You feel better. Your body is learning. You're still sore, but it fades quicker. You notice something new. Your heart isn't exploding after the first 10 reps. The first 20 reps feel smoother. Your jump doesn't look like a dying fish. Your body still complains, but it doesn't scream. This is the first day you complete the full 100 burpees. And for the first time, it doesn't feel like the end of the world. You're tired, sure, but you're not on the floor questioning your life choices. In fact, you feel like you could do more, maybe just a few extra reps. Maybe just to prove to yourself that burpees don't own you anymore. Something is happening. You're getting better. Day 5 is when you start realizing burpees aren't just pain and suffering. They're a skill. You're landing softer, your push-ups are cleaner, you're breathing better. You still sweat like a waterfall, but now it's controlled. You're not just doing burpees. You're low, earning burpees. You complete 100 reps again. Back-to-back days. Never done that before. This time it feels a little easier and you can't believe it. But completing 100 reps isn't your goal anymore. Now you want to do them with better form and pace. Something weird happens. You wake up expecting to be wrecked, but you're not. Your body is recovering faster. You still feel the work, but it doesn't slow you down as much. You used to need 4 or 5 breaks to get through the workout, but now you finish your 100 reps in fewer breaks. Your endurance is building and your recovery between sets is getting faster. You realize you can do this. And maybe, just maybe, you're starting to like the challenge. 1 week ago, 100 burpees felt like climbing Mount Everest. Today, you still struggle, but it's your struggle now. You own it. You know the pain, the rhythm, the pace. You finish your reps without questioning whether you'll make it through. That alone is a win. You've officially lasted longer than most people who try this challenge. That puts you in the top 0.01% in the world. And guess what? Next week, things change again. Something feels different. The first 10 reps don't hit like a freight train anymore. The first 50 reps still tough, but no longer a death sentence. Your lungs aren't on fire immediately. Maybe just simmering. You're still sweating buckets. You're still breathing hard. Buckets. You're still breathing hard, but you don't feel like you need to lie down and contemplate existence after every set. That's progress. Honestly, didn't think you would make it this far. You've stopped fighting the movement. Your burpees are smoother, less flailing, more flow. Push-ups, no longer just chest collapsing onto the floor. Jumps, you actually leave the ground now. Recovery, you don't need a full TED Talk's worth of break time between sets. You start pacing yourself better, cutting down wasted energy. And for the first time, you realize you might actually finish this challenge. Your body isn't just keeping up, it's adapting. You recover quickly between sets. Your muscles feel stronger. The soreness is still there, but it's background noise. Now, you finish your 100 reps faster. You don't collapse on the floor at the end. And best of all, you actually have energy left after. You're no longer fighting burpees. You're owning them. Before you know it, you've powered through half a month. By now, your body has stopped resisting. You don't need motivation. You just do it. Your endurance is undeniable. You don't cheat the reps. You don't break form. You get through 100 without fear. You're officially good at burpees. A new question pops up. Can you do them faster? Can you push harder? You start competing against yourself. By now, burpees are second nature. You don't think about them, you just move. You've built endurance, mental toughness, and an unfair advantage over anyone who skipped leg day. Your time to complete 100 reps is significantly lower. You're stronger, leaner, and sharper. And now the big question, do you stop here? Final thoughts. Was it worth it? You built endurance, got stronger, and proved you can suffer through anything. Your cardio is through the roof. Climbing stairs, easy, running, no problem. You earned the right to tell people I did 3,000 burpees in a month, and we might have there with just your cat. Was it painful? Absolutely. But was it worth it? Yeah, probably. And now it's day 16. There's no dramatic music, no cinematic sunrise, just you and the floor. You don't hype yourself up anymore. You don't negotiate, you don't scroll for motivation. You just drop down and start. Rep 1 feels normal. Rep 10 feels automatic. Rep 20 feels controlled. Somewhere along the way, burpees stopped being an event and became a habit. That's when it gets dangerous. Because when something becomes normal, your brain stops celebrating it. No fireworks, no dopamine rush, just repetition. This is where most people quit. Not because it's too hard, but because it's no longer exciting, but you keep going. Day 18, you notice something subtle. Your posture is better. You stand straighter without thinking about it. Your shoulders sit back naturally. Your core feels taut even when you're just walking. There's a quiet strength in the way you move. You're not just training muscles, you're training identity. You're becoming someone who finishes what they start. Day 20 hits differently, not physically, mentally. You've already done 2,000 burpees this month. 2,000 times you chose discomfort. 2,000 times you didn't quit mid-set. That changes you. The reps aren't easier. They're sharper, faster, more efficient. Your breathing is rhythmic now. Inhale down, exhale up, like a machine that understands pain and keeps moving anyway. Breaks get shorter, transitions smoother. You're not surviving the workout anymore. You're attacking it. Then day 23 shows up, and you feel off, low energy, heavy legs, zero motivation. This is the real test. Not soreness, not fatigue. Resistance. The voice comes back telling you you've already proven enough, that missing one day won't matter, that you could stop early and still be proud. It sounds reasonable, logical, almost kind. But you've learned something this month. Progress doesn't come from dramatic hero moments. It comes from boring consistency. From showing up when you don't feel like it. From doing rep 1 when you'd rather lie down. So you start anyway. The first 30 reps feel like day 1 again, sloppy and heavy. Around rep 45 your body remembers. Around rep 70 your rhythm returns. By epi 100 you're standing there breathing hard proud. Not because it was easy, but because it wasn't. Day 25, you look in the mirror and something is different. Not just muscle definition though, your shoulders pop more and your legs look stronger. It's your eyes, they look calmer, more certain. You've built evidence. Every day you stacked proof that you can handle hard things. Confidence isn't loud, it's quiet. It's knowing you'll show up tomorrow because you always have. Day 27, you're flying through reps. The first 50 barely register. No wasted motion, no dramatic collapse, just clean work. You remember when 12 reps nearly ended you. Now you control 1. Day 29 feels surreal, almost done. Part of you wants to slow down, part of you wants to crush it. You realize something strange. You don't actually want it to end, because this challenge gave you structure. A daily battle, a guaranteed win if you refuse to quit. Then day 30 arrives. No fireworks, no crowd, no medal, just you and 100 burpees. You don't rush. You don't hesitate. You drop down, rep after rep. You move like someone who earned this moment. Your breathing is steady. Your jumps are strong. Your push-ups are powerful. No panic in your chest, no doubt in your head.